saw some fantastic basketball in the in-season tournament. That game between the Pacers and the Bucks, crazy. But that game between the Lakers and the Pelicans, this is not the vision that Adam Silver had. Now, here's the thing. I know you guys are waiting on the Alperen Şengün video. Shout out to everyone who showed love on the Rockets breakdown. Had a little bit of a crisis. Just as my YouTube channel was picking up steam, my computer broke. And so that Şengün video is coming. I made it weeks ago. I might update it for you, but it'll be coming next week. But in the meantime, I wanted to break down what happened to the New Orleans Pelicans against the Lakers, because this is my biggest concern about New Orleans. Now, they've got an extremely deep roster. They've got some great talent. However, they're just, listen, I watched the first 2 minutes of that game and I knew it was a wrap. Okay, let me get straight into the footage. No dilly, no dally. Let me get straight into the footage and show you guys what I saw that I just shook my head and I said, come on, man. Look, Zion Williamson, that's my guy. That's my dog right there. It's all love. This is not a video to hate on him. I just need to see more. Have a look at this. Now, this is the very first play of the game. He catches the ball and look at all of the space that LeBron James is giving him. Now, I know Zion is not known as a prolific three-point shooter, but in his rookie year, what did he shoot? 42.6%. Last year, he shot 33%, I think. You gotta just let man know. You're not gonna treat me like Ben Simmons. I'm a big man, you know. You're not gonna treat me like Ben Simmons. You gotta let that fly. Because if LeBron James is just guarding you like this, it's gonna be a long night. And as soon as he took that dribble in, I knew this game was a wrap. You got to have your confidence. Let me tell you about three-point shooting. Rajon Rondo was never a great three-point shooter early in his career, but the difference between him and someone like Ben Simmons is he weren't afraid to let that thing fly. You just got to let them know, I'm going to shoot this, because if you shoot it and then you hit one, and you hit two, and you get confidence, now you've hit three, all of a sudden, this gap right here has got to be closed and LeBron's got to come and guard you. And that opens up more space because otherwise, look at this. You've got basically the entire painted area, which is where you want to operate, is completely crowded. So then this play runs. He gives the ball to Brandon Ingram. He kind of sidesteps to the right. And now look. Okay, cool. He's making a run into the paint. But it's too late. And there's no effort to fight through the box out that's going on here. Right here, you've got a much weaker defender trying to box you out. Just swim over the top of him. Just swim over the top. Get that offensive board if he misses. Do you know what I mean? But Anthony Davis does a great job blocking him. Now, credit to the Lakers defense in this one. But Zion, look, they come the other way. D'Angelo Russell, Zion's kind of standing there. He's not in a defensive stance. He's standing upright. That's going to be an easy blow by. And that's exactly what happens. Doesn't even really contest the shot. You know, D'Angelo Russell gets the Lakers up and going. All right. Now look at this possession. Zion's just kind of standing there. All right. He's just kind of walking, hopping around. Like, come on, man. You're the best player on your team. Set the tone for the game. Demand ball. All right. I'm not mad. CJ's going to shoot that shot. But here now, look. Is this a good place for Herb Jones to catch the ball? Gets it back out to CJ, who takes a wild three-pointer. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. But it's just the walking around on effort. Do you know what I mean? And when I say walking around, here, look. He comes in to tag the roll man. The Lakers do a great job here. It's going to be a screen roll. There's the screen for LeBron. And Anthony Davis is going to crash to the hoop. Right? So he does that. Zion does a great job of coming in and guarding Anthony Davis. But this is what I talk about walking around. Because now the ball goes to the corner. You've got to sprint out here on the closeout. JV is back now on Anthony Davis. You need to sprint for that closeout. But instead what happens? He kind of just jogs with his hand up. By the time he even gets there, the ball is out of the shooter's hand. That's not a good contest. That's not a good contest. Come on, man. What happened to the guy that was blocking shots like this? It's just these simple plays right here again. Look at all of the space that LeBron James is giving him. But be aggressive. Be aggressive. You kind of just take 1, 2 dribbles, give the ball up, and then you're just hopping around. Now look at this. Can you see this space under the hoop? This is where you need to be occupying all of this space to get the offensive board. Instead, the shot goes up, and look who's in prime position for the offensive rebound. Anthony Davis is right there. and it misses, and Anthony Davis gets the ball. Zion, you're a superhuman athlete, my brother. That's got to be your rebound. You've got to get in your mind and say, I'm Dennis Rodman. This rebound is mine. This ball is mine. Now, here's the thing. I knew this game was a wrap. BJ texted me, and if you didn't know BJ Armstrong, the 3-time NBA champion, I do a podcast with him 5 times a week. You need to be following that podcast. But he texted me before the game. He said great players don't have 2 bad games in a row because Zion was disappointing in the last game. I said, bro, they were in Vegas last night. I've been to Vegas. I'm a wholesome brother, but I know what goes down there. You saw that video, the interview clip of Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson.
Man.
By the way, both of them finished minus 33 and plus minus. Zion had 13 points. Brandon Ingram had 9. I don't know what those brothers were doing in Vegas. They're young. They're having fun. They're enjoying life. In the interview, Brandon Ingram was high as hell. I'm not Stephen A. Smith. I'm not going to say stay off the weed. Do what you do. But just know, when it's game time, you got to show up. You can't get punked. Get 30-pieced. 40-pieced. No, what did they lose by? They lost. They lost by 44 points in the in-season tournament. That's 500 bucks. I don't care how rich you are. LeBron's going hard. The Lakers are going hard. The Lakers play great defense. I got to see more effort, man. Come on. Because New Orleans, they've got the potential and the talent and the depth, like I said, to upset any team in the playoffs. But after the first, look at the clip, 10 minutes 16 on the clock. I knew it was a wrap. I knew it was done. I knew it was over. You didn't need to play the rest of the game. That told me everything I need to know about that game. No intensity. Where's that meme of the Chelsea fan? I'm a Chelsea fan too. We're in the mud. This is the meme. This was me watching the game.
There is no passion. There is no vision. There is no aggression. There is no fucking mindset in this football club.
Just disappointing, man. Zion, you got all the talent in the world. We know what you can do. My brother, please. Just go hard. Let's go get it, man. Hopefully this is a wake-up call for the rest of the season. This is a quick breakdown today. Subscribe to the channel. Şengün breakdown coming. And then I'm just going to try and knock out breakdown because I'm sick of the rubbish media coverage. I'm sick of it. I've seen Stephen A. Smith talking about BBLs or natural bodies. Come on, man. This ain't sports. Or don't be natural over here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Get buckets.